Hey, what's up everyone? It's your boy Polaris back with another epic video. Today I'm bringing you the ultimate Fortnite strategy to supercharge your wins this season. So grab your controllers because we're diving into one of my games to break down the strategy step by step. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. And if you're enjoying the vibes, don't forget to smash that like button and hit subscribe for more amazing content. Let's jump right into it and level up your game. Let's go. Alright everybody, we're going Demon's Dojo. And before you start any game, it's always good to warm up. That's the very first tip I can give you. If you're not warmed up, you're not going to be playing at your maximum performance. And the way you want to go to Demon's Dojo is you want to land at the guaranteed rare chest at the top. And now you're going to see me pull out the Blitz Glider. And this thing is insane, guys. The reason you would want to equip this is it's extremely quiet and not too big, so it doesn't obstruct your view and it makes you harder to spot, so you can flank anyone with these. So opening up the chest, I'm the first one here, so I get a nice hot drop and I'm ready to take on any fights if I need to. But it's always important to loot up and avoid these fights. Also, this skin's kind of crazy. Just look at this on max graphics. I know it's an old skin, but I just want to prove to you guys that if I can do it with this skin, you guys can do it no problem. So, I know there's someone here, and I'm looking for their footsteps. I don't really want to fight the boss with people lurking around nearby, because I know that they want a second party me. So, moving back up. Be patient. When taking out the boss, you should never rush it. If you don't feel like you're ready, if you don't feel like you got the loot, you should definitely not force a fight here, you know? So I'm looking around, I see that exclamation mark means that the person's over there. Probably means that we have a good minute here, a good amount of time, so I'm going to make sure that I'm fully kitted out before fighting the boss. You always want to have a shotgun and a main gun, at least for killing the bosses. You won't need a sniper, and honestly, if your computer cannot run max render distance, I wouldn't recommend carrying the DMR this season at all. So gonna look around here. You always want to be very cautious when you're fighting the boss because people are gonna sneak out from literally ever. People are gonna start coming out of the walls, guys. So if you guys find the mist gauntlets, that's gonna be your best strategy. Oh, I see someone right there through the cracks in the wall. Bam, easy. And he's got the mist gauntlets, and that's huge because the mist gauntlets are the best way you can take down the boss. This is really what you want to use. And now I have the base booms to get out of there if you ever need to. It's always good to have a way out because you're not always going to be winning every single fight, so you should always be cautious and ready to get out of there. Also, for the boss fight, I'd recommend having a scan mask. It's practically like it's just really good. Like look, I'm doing so much damage. This guy's already down, so I can hit pure headshots and do tons of damage. Now, when you're doing the boss fight, you want to make sure that nobody's sneaking up on you. So we're gonna just keep fighting the boss. This is pretty standard. Also, it's important to know that hitting his like little shield things around him won't actually damage the boss, but it will make him go down like he is right now. So if you do not find the mist gauntlets, don't try to shoot the shield things around him. Only shoot him. And so I got this gun, and basically it does slightly more damage than the legendary one, and it's got a bigger magazine. And the medallion makes you reload faster and will heal you up if you take damage. So that's an excellent start of the game. And if you can start out a game like this, you can win fights extremely easily. And here's the idea behind landing a very ambitious spot like Demon's Domain. So you're either going to win or you're not. You shouldn't run away right at the start. It's simply not worth it. You're starting the game on the wrong foot. Either you're going to die and queue back up, or you're going to off spawn, have some excellent loot, and be ready to be taking fights. So now I'm going to go to that HS, and it's very good to get any of these caches as long as they're A level or above. You can do some B chests off spawn, but they're honestly not that good. You can best off doing A or above. And the S plus ones, they're actually no S plus caches, they're actually S. They have a chance of dropping an exotic, which is crazy. And we're gonna go straight to the islands. We're not gonna be looking to pick extra fights or anything like that, although we will fight if we have to, because we've got an excellent loadout. Now, the islands, what you want to do is park your car and mark where your car is, so that you know exactly where you're gonna go, because you're gonna sometimes get lasered. It's inevitable, but I made this strategy in a way so that no matter how your game goes, you're gonna be doing great every single time. So if you start getting shot at and you feel like you cannot take this next fight, what you should do is dive straight down underneath the islands where the other person won't be able to shoot you. And that means that you can get into your car and heal up. So killing the boss is pretty straightforward. That's not the hard part. You want to be aware of other players. And another great skill to learn is how to loot up extremely quickly. I believe this game I do have to just tap the boss and try to leave as fast as possible. And you guys will see why. Stick around to see that. Also, this is a good time to mention that if there is something that you're struggling with in Fortnite, or could use just a bit of help, leave a comment down below. I genuinely respond to every single one, and I'll even make a video if you guys need it. So leave a comment down below of what you'd like to see. So here we are, we're just gonna pick off the boss. I see a person right there, but I know the boss is low. I'm gonna take a couple shots at him. But I decided it's not worth taking the fight, so I'm gonna loot up as fast as possible. Bam, I'm out of there. Got them down, and we're going straight down, because he started shooting at me. But when I went down, you see he couldn't actually finish me off, which is why his strategy is so good. So unfortunately the car was taken, but I do still have that chug jug that I looted up extremely quickly, by the way. And I'm looking up to see if anyone's dropping on top of me. I saw a glider, so I'm gonna get out of here. We're just looking around at this point. I decided to get the Spire next. Now, you should never go for the first Spire off spawn. It is simply not worth it. There's going to be too many people, and the risk reward is simply not there. But the second and third ones are excellent opportunities, because they have a guaranteed exotic drop. And we've recently gotten some new exotic. So we got the exotic DMR, which basically explodes when the bullet impacts with anything. It's pretty good, but there is quite some bullet drop. And we got some explosive grenades that basically just jump around. They're honestly better in builds, but they are still pretty fun to use. So we're gonna see if we can get some. So stick around to see if we can. So I see there's fighting going on over there, and I'm just gonna scout it out first. I'm not gonna force a fight or force, like, if the odds are not in my favor, I should definitely not fight. I hit his NPC over here, but unfortunately I'm not seeing the guy. Oh, he's in my car. That's why I don't see him, huh? And guys, don't be afraid to take these car fights. You can break the windshield extremely quickly and kill him from straight inside the car. Also, you're pretty much guaranteed to get headshots when you're in there, because through the window. I see that there's probably even one more person here, so there was 3 of us here at the start. So I'm just gonna loot up, make sure I'm good. Oh, that chug jug was already used. Okay. And we're just gonna take out the final guy. Let's see. Do some damage to him. Nice. But he's gonna leave back, and don't want to be fighting the Spire and fighting a person simultaneously. It's generally not worth it. Here's another player yet again, but he didn't have much health, so we're chilling. Also, the mist gauntlets here are crazy again. Anywhere where you have to hit multiple targets, for example, if you're playing solo versus squads, the mist gauntlets are very useful. So here we are. Bam, got that. And just a second ago, I saw that I got an assist, which is great, because I know the guy that I shot a couple times earlier on the hill's dead. So we get the exotic Sentinel Pump, which is crazy. It does tons of damage. And that's really all the loot I need, because I put in the timeout spawn, I put in the work, and now I can just collect some nice loot. So at this point, we're looking around, seeing if we can get a car or anything like that, because especially in zero build, cars are extremely important. Also, if you're finding that you guys are having trouble seeing like the invisible effect of this medallion, what you have to do is just lower your graphics, and it'll actually make you be able to see like the invisibility extremely easily. But here for you guys, I'm playing on max graphics. So, these bunkers that I'm heading to, extremely OP. Well, all you have to do is sit in there, and you can always rift. And you might remember that you used to be able to just armored wall someone and they're stuck in the bunker, but that's not the case anymore, because they put a rift inside the bunker, which is extremely useful. And if you get pushed inside the bunker and you feel like you're losing, you can just go straight for the rift and get out of there. Utopia City isn't the best spot for you guys to land. It doesn't have too much good loot, despite it being very popular, so the risk reward is not very good. So now that I have some excellent loot, I know that I can take practically 50-50 fights, because I'm simply going to do more damage. I'm fine with trading headshots, because I'm going to kill him first. This is just something you should know. Is like what guns that you personally prefer. Like, do you prefer the Outlaw Shotgun or the Sentinel Pump? Personally, I like the Sentinel Pump because I have pretty good aim. But for zero build, it is commonly considered that it's better to carry the Outlaw Shotgun. And it was buffed recently, so now it's a lot better than it used to be. So right here, you always want to loot the S chest, because they have a chance of giving exotics and they're very good. Also, for some reason the music's bugged. Very annoying, nothing you can do about it. I'm going to try to fix it here for you guys in a sec. But ever since I killed the Spire, for some reason, I still have that music. So comment down below if you guys know what this glitch might have been. So I'm going to here reset my settings. It doesn't, the issue still persists, so I guess there's nothing we can do about it. And we just want to sit here till Storm forces us out, because outside everybody's fighting. There's 12 people left, and I'm just chilling, honestly. So right now you're going to see me do an interesting strategy, which I would highly recommend for you guys to at least try it out. So all you need for this is a scan mask and your heals. So you know how you only have 5 inventory slots? Well, right here I'm dropping the chug jug and using the scan mask. So if I detect that someone's nearby, I can always drop the scan mask and instantly get the chug jug. So now from this point on, endgames can look extremely different depending on what your loot looks like, where you're fighting, and all that sort of stuff. So it's important to mention that not every game will play out like this, but what you want to do if you're in this situation, I am, is just keep looking around and trying to just get like any free kills if someone walks in, but otherwise you just want to wait. It's just going to be your best bet. So I have 4 kills right now, which shows that I am really not going after the kills. This strategy is for the win. Oh, Storm pulls pretty far, so I'm going to do an early rotate, and I'm looking for a car in Utopia City. I only see one, that purple one, so it might be what we have to use. Let's look around a bit. Yeah, all the cars have been taken, and that's because cars are extremely OP, especially in zero build. Think about it like this. It's practically an armored wall that you can move around with you, and you can instantly box yourself in just by pressing E, or whatever your keybind is. And for mobility, I like to use base booms for the endgame because I'm a pretty mechanical player, and I can always just turn around and shoot. But most players should use the, I don't even know what it's called actually, just the blue cube thingy. Ooh, car went out a few, okay. It's as fast, the blue cube thingy, it's as fast as a car, it's good for rotates. And gonna grab some dashes here. But for the end game, for pretty much everybody, I would recommend base booms, unless you're playing on mobile, in which case you should not carry the base booms because they come at a pretty disadvantage. So, by the way, guys, subscribe because I got a mobile tutorial here coming out pretty soon. It's gonna be a banger, guys. Because I have a ton of hours on mobile and tons of experience, so I'll be sure to share that with you guys. Alright, so we're gonna keep it moving. Moving and grooving. I'm gonna check these porta forts, see if anyone's in there. But yeah, at this point, you really don't want to be taking many fights. You just want to kind of lay low and just chill out, you know. This is like, endgame doesn't have to be as stressful and stuff as people make it to be, because it really isn't that you gotta be strategic, rotate early here. And basically, what you want to do with your rotates is, in the mid game, you can be pretty much anywhere. You don't want to be where zone's pushing everybody, but anywhere on the farther side is great. Now, in the start of endgame, you want to be, you want to rotate deep. Like you see, I'm gonna rotate where storm is, so that I know that nobody's there. Nice, good rotate right here. Now I'm gonna rotate to a far spot so that I know I'm safe. No one's gonna be there. And you want to be checking all the different spots. You don't want like a guy to come out right here and just in a bush or something. Also gonna check out this sea chest to see if I can get another boom or anything. But at this point, you've practically won the game with this kind of loot. You're doing very good, and you definitely have tons of potential and a clear path to victory. So here I'm gonna start moving into where the storm was. And you should always be looking around. Players can sneak up on you pretty easily, so you should always be aware of your surroundings as much as you possibly can. Also, to help you with that, check out my channel. We've got a YouTube short explaining one of the absolute best settings you should have and how you can literally increase the angle of what you view. Right now I'm just trying to get rid of this music, guys, because it's kind of annoying, but it's okay. Yep, didn't work. That's too bad. But it is closer to the start of the season, so Fortnite's probably still patching some stuff up. I get the next rotate, and I'm again gonna rotate early, because I would be willing to take a fight right now, honestly, because I know I can take 50-50s because I'm gonna come out on top because I have the better loot. It's not gonna be much, but I've got a chug jug, so I'm gonna be okay. Ooh, we're just gonna be trading headshots here, huh? Well, he did get me low, but it's all good. Like I said, I know that I've got the best loot and that I can simply trade damage and I'll be perfectly fine. So here, looking around, seeing if there's anything good. Oh, so guys, this pistol he had that's the exotic, do not pick it up. It has like mini shockwaves in it, and it's honestly trash. Like if it was impulse grenades and you could like shoot an enemy off a cliff and they won't take fall damage, that would be different, but here it's honestly not that good. So I'm doing an early rotate, and I know it's just a 1v1 here. And I don't need heals for this final 1v1. Like you saw me use that chug jug earlier, because I know that for final 1v1 you're very, very rarely gonna have time to actually heal. Unless you've got like splashes or something, you're not gonna have the time. So I'm being aware of my surroundings, looking around, and being cautious. But I am gonna just drive around here because I know I got the win, the bag. It's actually gonna be a crowned win this time because I killed that guy. So we're just looking around. Oh, player right there. Perfect. I got him where I want him, and I'm ready just to take a fight and just trade shots for the win. Nice. Alright, like and subscribe for more awesome content, and I do appreciate you guys watching. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.